In this video, we're going to show you how to install struts on your Subaru Legacy located behind your front wheels. Using a 19mm thin wall socket, I'm going to go ahead, loosen and remove our lug nuts and our locking key. Go ahead and grab that wheel, remove it, and set it aside. Let's go ahead and use a 19mm socket to loosen the strut to knuckle bolts and nuts here. I'm going to use my ratchet. Sometimes you'll have to use an impact gun. We did spray this down with some rust penetrant to soak in here and help loosen these. Now if the bolt is spinning with the nut, the bolt side is a 19mm as well. So you can put a boxed wrench on there like so, hold it, and then spin that. All right, go ahead and set those aside. We're now going to use a 12mm socket and remove the bolt holding our ABS wire here. On the right-hand side, follow this flex hose to the 12mm bolt holding that to the strut. Go ahead and grab that flex hose, pull that down, and set it aside. And we can go ahead and remove the bolts. I like to use a punch in the center. There I can follow these bolts right through. Okay. Now at this point here, the knuckle is going to want to fall away from our strut. You want to be careful that neither one of these here are what is supporting our knuckle. You don't want to have these pulled on or stretched. So we can go ahead and remove this bolt. Just pop that off to the side like that. Now if you want to, you can use a securing strap to hold the steering knuckle. That way it doesn't pull on the CV axle. You don't want that to pull away. All right, now that we have this secured here, let's go ahead and move up top. Now with your hood open, you're going to go ahead and access the top portion of your strut. There's going to be 3 nuts right here. We're going to go ahead and remove those there using our 13mm. I'm going to go ahead and get the 2 back ones first. Now when you remove the last one, the strut is naturally going to want to drop down. So you want to be careful with that. You can see the strut starting to drop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach inside the wheel well area. I'm going to go ahead and hold that strut. Push it up into place with the other hand, remove that nut, and then reach down into the wheel well area and remove that strut carefully. And come onto the wheel well area. I'm going to feed my strut into place here. And go ahead and rotate our strut. or the bearing plate up in a position. And ideally, you just want to get one of those lined up. Get that started. And now we can reposition. Push that bearing plate up and in. And then get the other nut started. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and snug these down. Just going to snug those gently. Let's torque down the 3 upper nuts to 14.5 foot-pounds. Let's go ahead and install the knuckle into our strut. Key thing here, when you're installing this here, you're going to have 2 bolts. One is a cam bolt. It is offset, has a thicker shank, and then a smaller. Then the other one's just a straight bolt. This one here goes on the top. Lining up that bottom one, just push it in, wiggle it around, and work that into place. Once we have our bolts into our knuckle and strut, remove your securing strap. Let's install our brake flex hose. Line that up. Get your bolt started. Now let's go ahead and get our bolt started on our ABS wire. And once you get them started, go ahead and snug them down. Just want to make sure there's a snug. I'm going to apply a little dab of anti-seize compound to the strut bolts here, and then we'll go ahead and get these started. Now remember, anytime that you alter a suspension component, replace it or unbolt it, you do want to go have this vehicle aligned afterwards. As you note, this upper bolt is a cam adjusting bolt, and even if we did mark it after we change components, you still want to have this aligned professionally. We're just going to go ahead and snug these down, and then we'll torque them. All right, do the same for the bottom. Let's go ahead and torque these down to 112 foot-pounds. Now that we have everything installed over here, if you do need to repeat this process for the other side, go ahead and do so. At that point there, don't forget to have the vehicle professionally aligned after you've completed this job. Go ahead and take your wheel. Get that lined up on the studs. Ideally, you want to go ahead and get all of the lug nuts started by hand first, and then we'll come on back and snug them down. We just want to gently snug these. Do this in a crisscross or star pattern. Now let's go ahead and torque them. You want to get and torque down your lug nuts to 88 foot-pounds. Ideally, you want to do this in a crisscross or star pattern. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.